Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, I've I want to teach you something I, I discovered recently. Did you know that each and every strategy, for those of you that are trading, each and every strategy rotates around liquidity? Yeah, you may ask yourself, how is that? Take steps back. Liquidity, if you look at it in this way, each and every strategy rotates around liquidity. And we know liquidity lies above highs and lows. You get above highs and lows. How do you spot highs and lows? Now this is the 4H. A valid high, we're looking at higher time frames such as the H4. A valid high must have two opposite lows. You get two opposite lows like this one. So if I'm to highlight this, that's a high right there. What makes it a valid high? Because it has this lower low and this lower high, and this lower high, giving us the upper high. That's a high. If we are to spot out various highs, we see this. There's also this, that's a high right there. Now for lows, we have this, that's a low. Why? We have a lower low and a lower low. Two opposite the two opposite sides, giving the one protruding wick is a high. Now we can spot, we have these, there are many. We have this, you get the idea. Now, for me to tell you that each and every strategy rotates around higher highs, rotates around liquidity. This is what I mean. You can talk of the what? You can name them different strategies. Not to talk of those that are using indicators. Not indicators because, I mean, who uses indicators today? I mean, some people do use them and they do work for them, but as for me, I don't use indicators. Now, if at all, I'm going to show you in a bit what I mean when I say all strategies rotate around indicators. Some people might say you look at the 4-hour candle, you wait for it, you mark out the high, the low, blah blah blah. Now if they say you mark out the high and the low, that is liquidity. You get? That is liquidity. Mere saying that you mark out the high and the low of the 4-hour candle open the session, that is liquidity. Simple as that. Now let me show you what I mean. So if this is liquidity, so if you can spot liquidity, trust me, your trading will be easy. If you can spot liquidity. Now for example, mind you, you have to spot the nearby liquidity so as to capture a move when you're going to enter a trade. For example, we see if you are to spot out the highs, like we said, you have this high. We also have this, spot out different highs, possible highs. That also have the lows, different lows, different highs and lows. It's a low. You get the idea. Now, if we are to draw our liquidity, look at this. Liquidity is when a high takes out a previous high and sweeps it, like sweeping, as you get sweeping, touches into it, but does not run through it, but rather comes back within. That's liquidity. So if we are to draw this, this is a high, mind you. See that? That's liquidity. Liquidity right here. Because we had a high here. This high came, tapped into this high, quickly ran through it and came back within. That's liquidity. Now if you're to look at what happened right after that occurred, we had this huge drop down. You get the huge drop down right after the liquidity sweep. It literally happens all the time. Now we look at this liquidity. We had this major liquidities. Look at this one. Have that. Now once this was the liquidity, this high swept this high, like I explained at the beginning of the video. Look at what happened next after that liquidity sweep. We had this huge movement, bullish movement. This is a sell side liquidity giving us a bullish movement in return. You get? The earlier you discover that each and every strategy rotates around liquidity, you can name them. Take a moment and think about all the strategies. Look through YouTube, go through YouTube, watch those videos, people that teach different strategies. If you take a moment and think about all them and digest them properly, you'll find out that each and every strategy rotates around liquidity. Simple as that. For more videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.